Hello, AG Tech here, and I'm here today to show you if the GT 1030 can run Genshin Impact at the medium setting. So I'm using here, as you can see, NVIDIA GeForce GT 1030 with the latest GeForce driver. It has a base clock of 1200 or 1300, and I'm using AMD Ryzen 3 3100. So, and 8 GB RAM with 1366 768 resolution, 60 Hz monitor. So that's very close to 720p. So yeah, maybe this will be a 720p video. So let's get started. So welcome again, guys. Welcome back again, I guess. So this is actually my second time recording this video because I was actually I actually made a video already, but I didn't notice that the recording is not started yet. So yeah. So I had to actually redo what I did from the previous one. Yeah, so yeah, again, we're running at a medium setting. It's currently set to custom because I set Vsync off and Anti-Aliasing to the AA, and of course the motion blur. So if you don't believe me, then let's go to medium. And of course also, and we're running at a render resolution of 1.1, and turn off the Vsync, of course, the AA, and motion blur to off. Of course, I just hate motion blur. Reflections, yeah, of course, reflections. So other than that, everything's medium. Shadow quality, visual effects, suffix quality, environment, detail, and cloud density is of course set to high. There's no medium, and subsurface scattering set to medium. So let's start the video now, shall we? So yeah, we're currently in Mondstadt, whatever the name is, Mondo. So we're currently getting actually, let's start the benchmarking actually. We're currently actually getting 47, 40, 50, 40 to 50 of course, with a 1% low of 6 FPS. So yeah, this area is actually pretty demanding during night. Probably because of the lightnings and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, we're getting 40 to 50 FPS right now, which is pretty good. Of course, this is a playable experience, and be aware that recording this video is actually consuming my FPS as well. So if you're not recording, then your FPS is actually gonna improve a little bit, yeah, just a little bit. It will actually give around 5 FPS, 5 to 10 FPS if you're not recording this game. I don't have capture card, so yeah, I'm just using my system to record this. Yeah, so the other part of this area is actually getting 60 FPS, except the the town vaulting there because of the lightnings again, and the NPC, I guess. The shadow is pretty demanding on the GPU as well. I don't know why, but yeah, of course, this is a GT 1030. What do you expect? So yeah, but actually, it's pretty good at running Genshin Impact at 60 FPS, like all the time during day, of course, and yeah, assuming that you're not recording like me right now. So yeah, we're currently getting 60 FPS. Let's actually go to the statue right there and see if we'll look at the distance and see if our FPS will drop, of course. And yeah.
Yep.
So we'll try some combat here and see if our FPS will drop 30 if we do some combat. Though I doubt that it will drop to 60 to 30, of course. because it's just a combat, but combat actually has many effects happening, like yeah, these effects or stuffs. So yeah, we're currently at the hand of the statue, Venti. So yeah, we're getting 50 FPS, of course, doesn't actually change that much. Yeah, when you're looking at the distance, it doesn't actually decrease your FPS that much because the rendering distance of this game is not that it's not that far. I'm not sure if it's because the card is low end or yeah. But I do remember my GT 1030 having a better quality render distance. I'm not sure, but yeah. As you can see, the other parts of the Mondstadt Mondo is not rendered fully because yeah, the render distance, and the memory usage isn't the GPU memory usage isn't that high as well. It's currently sitting at 1600 MB of VRAM usage. So yeah, oops, oh, almost forgot about that. So yeah, this is pretty playable experience. In my opinion, of course, if you're not used to playing for 60 FPS below, 40 FPS below, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend this card because your cards will drop the FPS a lot in some area, but it will be 60 FPS in some area, of course, those not demanding area. But I never actually see this card drop the FPS below 30. So yeah, so let's go to the next area, which is yeah, Liyue Harbor. This area is pretty demanding during night because of the lightnings, or I think because of the lightnings. But let's go. So yeah, so I'm gonna reset my FPS counter there because yeah, it messes up your benchmark. So yeah, the loading's taking long as well because I'm using a hard drive, not a solid state drive. Yeah, if you want a better loading time, I recommend getting a SSD because yeah, it just improves your loading time a lot, like a lot. So yeah, we're here at Liyue Harbor right now. So let's just start the FPS count again. So yeah, we're getting 40 FPS. So as you can see, compared to the Mondstadt, we're getting around 50, right? So we're getting 40, but yeah, still 40 to 50 FPS right around here. So I guess I'm not gonna, oh, 39, no, oh, 38, yeah, it's dropping to 30 to 30 to 40 at least. But it's still a playable experience in my opinion, but so yeah. It's actually pretty good card. Not that old as well. So yeah, we're getting 50. Yep. So as far, it's not dropping to 30 at least. So let's go around more to see if our FPS will actually drop to 40 to around 30, exactly 30. 44. It's still not dropping, so yeah. Yeah, that place is the most demanding, one of the most demanding area. I don't know why, or maybe not. Maybe I don't know the other area most demanding. So yeah. So we're getting around 50 FPS in this area. Of course, this area is not that much demanding, as you can see. And the trees, of course, the trees makes everything, it consumes everything just because of the leaves, those, yeah. So yeah, 50 here, there's not much houses here. So yeah, I expect getting 30 here, so yeah. 40 to 60 FPS in Liyue Harbor, of course. And again, I'm recording, that's why my FPS is dropping, of course. You'll get pretty much decent FPS around here, around this area if you're not recording. And don't worry about the CPU that much. Regarding to you on A series, I'm using actually before I get this PC, I'm using actually 887-650K A series CPU, and it's still running this game pretty fine. Yes, of course I'm playing that in a low setting, but it can handle just by decent graphics card. Yeah, pair the 887-650 with this graphics card, and you'll have a very good experience in Genshin Impact, of course. So actually, let's go to the Windrise first. This area, the tree here, makes your FPS drop a lot, but it's not that you're going here every time. So, the FPS actually just drops when you climb up the tree. So yeah. So there you go. The FPS is 60 to 50. So yeah, the FPS actually drops if you climb up the tree because of the tree particles, the leaves, of course. And then let's see. I'm still getting 4. There you go, 40. It drops from 50 to 40, and there you go, 38, 39. Yeah, this is, of course, the trees are demanding and everything. I don't know why. Don't really know why. Like, they're not. Maybe there's an explanation, but maybe the tree is just buggy or something. So let's go to the next area. Actually, next is the Dragonspine, of course. This is the one of the most demanding area, of course, because of the snow particles. Yep, and yeah, it's just the most demanding area. I don't know why. Maybe because of the maybe because of the snow, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not sure myself, but yeah. So let's start the FPS benchmark again. Oh my god! I just saw yeah, this game is stuttering a lot in this area. Not all the time, only when recording. It's actually stuttering when recording. I don't know why, but yeah, if you're not recording, then it wouldn't stutter. Yeah, it's probably because of the recording that the card couldn't handle it or something. I'm not really sure how to fix it. Like, let the CPU handle the recording if it's even possible. So let's go here. So yeah, we're getting 30. Yeah, it's actually going down below 30 now. So it wouldn't go down to 30, of course, when you're not recording, because yeah, as I said, recording takes too much of my FPS. So yeah, I mean, it's still a playable experience, of course. 30 to 40 FPS. If you really want to play this game. Let's kill this enemy first. Oh no, he falls to the water. It's gonna be hard to kill this time. Let's follow him then. I'm gonna fall. Ow. So there you go, 47 FPS, 40 FPS, so 39. So let's go around for a bit and see if it will actually go below 30 or something. Let's take the rocks, of course. Yeah. I'm not sure if you notice, but the game is actually like stuttering. It's not a stutter, but skipping frames or something in this area, or in every case. I'm not sure why. Probably because the recording again, but yeah. I'm not even sure if you can notice it on a 720p monitor, but or in a video, of course. Jesus, leave me alone for now. Really? Let's kill this guy. He went all the trouble of chasing me, so why not? Oh, 31. Oh, You see that? 30 FPS. Yeah, it actually go down to 31 FPS. But yeah, this is the most demanding area of the entire game. So yeah, but this is a pretty good experience, of course. If you're not used to 30 FPS, then yeah, just play a lot with this FPS and you'll get used to it. So actually, I went here in my first recording, but yeah, as I said, my recording didn't work because it cancelled out. I don't know. I swear to God, I hit the recording button, but it didn't work. I checked it before starting, of course, but it just decided to stop. So let's go around here. This one is pretty demanding. There's no falling around this area and many effects and many boars, of course. So let's start the FPS benchmarking again. So oh my god, that must be pretty cold, right? Let's take this. So it's actually not dropping to 30 FPS in this area, so it's pretty much good. Let's actually try to fight the. Actually, never mind. The board king is not that much demanding. Yeah, right around this area is pretty demanding as well. There's many enemies in here, many trees. As you can see, there's many pine cones here, pine trees. And there's 2 enemies there. So let's actually try the benchmark with fighting enemies. Let's take the other ones, of course. The fighting here, of course, we will drop the FPS a lot because yeah, this is Dragonspine, and there's many effects happening during combat, of course. I hate these enemies. Their shield just wouldn't give up. There you go. Let's climb up there. Actually, let's just teleport right there. Yeah, this area as well is pretty demanding. We're gonna go inside the cave, of course, which is probably isn't as demanding as this area. Oh, as you can see, it's tired at the start. Yeah, we're getting 30 FPS in this area. This is I don't know why this is pretty much demanding than the other area. There's like few enemies here. Yeah, it's dropping to 20 FPS in this area. Yeah, there's many effects happening as well, of course. Yeah, it's in this area, only in this area. This is probably the most demanding area in the entire game. It drops to like 30 FPS. Yeah, you know, it's the drop there like significantly. Drop from like 50 to 30, 40 to 30. Yes, actually suggest so 29 FPS, of course. So let's actually go inside the cave. Yeah, this area is not that much demanding because it's inside. Yes, so you can see 40 FPS. Let's go up. Is there an enemy here? Yeah, yeah, I think there's a giant enemy here. The shielded guy, or was it the shielded guy? Yeah, it's the shielded guy, the annoying guy. Let's try and kill him. Yeah, the FPS is still dropping here. Like a massive drop. It's 35. The lowest. It's only during combat, of course. 30 FPS during combat. And so yeah, let's actually try domain now. This is the last part of the video, domain runs. Let's try this one. Yeah, the loading time of this game is I wouldn't I would actually recommend getting a SSD if you want a faster loading time. So yeah, fresh FPS right here. We're getting 50 now, of course. So let's start with the solo first, and with this team, of course. Let's rise again. So if you're wondering about my set, Eula set, I just recently created a Eula versus Duvalin video, so you want to know her set, and of course, yeah, the weapon, of course, is pretty, yeah, you can see it's the free sword from Dragonspine. But if you want to see the what artifacts I'm using, and then go check the other video, my other video, the Eula versus Duvalin. Yeah, also if you want me to make a video about Eula or show you her stat, then yeah, just type it in the comment, or maybe I will make it without, even if you don't type it in the comment. So let's start benchmarking again. Sorry about that. There you go. Let's start here. So yeah, we're getting 60 FPS actually inside the dungeon. It will be 60 if you're not recording, of course. It hasn't dropped to 50 FPS, which is very pretty good, of course. And there you go. It's all dropping to 50 now. Let's kill this monster. There you go. Let's actually just use one condensed resin. What will we get? I wonder. Skip. Yeah, as you can notice, it's stuttering when recording, of course. Again, so defense. Okay, that's trash. I guess there's no luck for that. So guys, so my conclusion today: GT 1030 can it run Genshin Impact medium setting at 60 FPS? Yes, I think it can run Genshin Impact at medium setting at 60 FPS. Most of the time, there's not. Except of course the Dragonspine, you'll get around 40 to 50, but that isn't bad at all. And again, I'm recording, that's why my FPS is dropping a lot and stuttering a lot. I'm recording. I don't have a capture card, so yeah, I would recommend it. Yeah, of course I would recommend this card if you want to play Genshin Impact at medium setting. Of course, my setting is, of course, the render scale is of course set to 1.1. If you want to get a 60 FPS all the time, then I would recommend lowering the setting to, of course, low, and setting the render scale to 1.1. Of course, it would look worse than this one. Medium setting is actually pretty good already. The texture and stuff, everything's pretty good. It looks great. So yes, you can see this at the start of the videos, the setting. Of course, this isn't 1080p, which yeah, I think you can get around 30 to 40 FPS with a 1080p, of course. But I'm not sure if you go to Dragonspine. Yeah, because 1080p just adds a lot of pixels to the image, which slows down your performance, of course. So I would recommend this card if you don't have available cards of like better cards. If GT 1030 is your only choice, then go for it. If you want to play these games, yeah, this card can also run AAA games at low setting. Of course, 30 FPS all the time. Like let's say Far Cry 5, New Dawn, and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Any Assassin's Creed, it will run at 30 FPS, but you will have to play at lower setting, of course, and 720. So yeah, I would recommend this if you have no other choice. So I'm using this card right now because there's no other cards available in the store. It's full. I don't want to buy second hand as well because I'm not sure if it's yeah, it's pretty risky for me. Yeah, just in my opinion, it's pretty risky buying a second hand. But yeah, so this one GT 1030, it's pretty brand new and it's cheap. There's actually just a GT 1050 Ti in the market, but yeah, it's just too expensive, right around, let's say, $130 or so. That much. Yeah, the graphics card here right now during the pandemic is actually just too expensive. Even the RX 570 have become expensive. Yeah, because there's also no stocks left. Yeah, which is pretty unfortunate for me and of course the others who wants to buy that card as well. If you want a pretty solid experience or performance in all games, I would recommend getting an RX 570 with yeah, that card is still pretty solid today. But yeah, it consumes a lot of power, of course. But yeah, expect a 70 FPS on AAA games, 30 FPS at medium. So actually 60 FPS at medium setting at a AAA games with the RX 570. 1050 Ti is enough if you're willing to play at 720, of course, and 30 FPS with the medium settings on AAA games. So again, that sums up my stuff with the GT 1030. This card is capable of running Genshin Impact medium setting with a 1.1 resolution scale, 60 FPS, of course, 50 to 60 FPS. Yeah, it's capable of running 60 FPS again. So that's all. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a dislike if you don't like this video. Subscribe and see you on the next video. Bye bye.